Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to talk about OG Anunoby. If you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's aim for 250 likes. I'm also getting close to 8,000 subscribers, so if you're new here and you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I want to talk about OG because I was reading, I was on, I think it was Raptors Rapture, and they made an article about OG being a solid bet to win Defensive Player of the Year because his odds are plus 7,500, which means with a bet of $100 you would get $7,500 in return. That's obviously just a fantastic bet. But I thought this was really interesting because the more I read into the article, the more I saw more odds. And it's like Matisse Thybulle, who doesn't even start, has plus 200 odds. So he has significantly better odds to win Defensive Player of the Year than OG. Even Mitchell Robinson, another non-starter, plus 3,000. They have just way better odds than OG. So it's crazy. Here are comparisons. OG has the same odds as Kevin Durant, Kristaps Porzingis, and rookie Davion Mitchell. So a little disrespected in my opinion. Last year, OG had a very good offensive season. However, due to injuries, he was only able to play in 43 games. I think had injuries not popped up, OG would have been a safe bet for at least all. I think he would have hopped on the all-defensive team. 43 games played for 33 minutes, which was the most he's ever seen in his career. But the supporting stats were there. 16 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists, a steal and a half, and 0.7 blocks. His shooting percentage, he shot 56% from the field, and then a very solid 40% from deep. Keep in mind he is a 37.5% three-point shooter, so he's very solid, very consistent from there. To me, there are a couple things OG needs to do this upcoming season in order for him to either hop on not even an all defensive team. I think he'll be a lock for all defense if he just can stay healthy. However, to win an award like Most Improved or to even get his name into All-Star consideration, I think there's a couple of things offensively he's going to need to address this offseason, which we actually started to see him addressed just throughout all of last year. Defensively, obviously he can do a little bit of everything. He ranks number 1 on players who guard 1 through 5 the most. There is a defensive versatility metric for that. He ranks number 1. Number 2 is Jae'Sean Tate. Number 3 is, surprisingly, James Harden. But I think everyone knows he is extremely versatile. He will probably get an all defensive team spot if he can stay healthy. Great on-ball defender. He's a great off-ball defender. But I want to see him either clean up the handle, because the handle was a big issue for him last season. With a player who is 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan, you wouldn't think that driving to the rim and finishing would be all that troublesome. However, for OG, just because he doesn't have the tightest handle, it tends to throw his balance completely off. So it either results in an off-balanced shot or just something goofy looking. So I think OG needs to work on his handle, tighten up his handle. It's going to help generate more open looks for him as well. Number 2, he's got to be more efficient just pulling up. Last season, you saw a spike from 7% in the 2019-2020 season to a 13.1% last season. Now, the issue is in those 68 attempts last year, he only shot 29%. So I think it's clear here he saw there needed to be adjustment. He started to make the adjustments, and I think it's going to be really interesting next season because I'm just assuming we're going to see a higher percent from just pull-up, and I think we're also just going to see a higher efficiency percentage from pulling up. I think both ball handling and the pull-up game will be improved next season. If you guys have watched my videos, you know my prediction for OG. It's pretty bold. In fact, it's extremely bold. I think through the first month of the season, with Pascal being out for, I know I said it wrong, with Pascal being out for the first season, or for the first month of the season, most likely at least, I think OG will average 25 points per game. If he doesn't average 25, I think 20 is a relatively safe bet. I just think he's going to take such a leap from last season to this season. What's going to be interesting is this year, I mean, Kyle Lowry's gone. So now it's as if Fred VanVleet is going to be the primary playmaker, the primary facilitator. I feel like that's an issue for OG, is creating his own looks. What I think what happens with OG next season is either, I think he's going to improve both his handle and his pull-up game, but I think one of them is going to be significantly improved. My guess is it's going to be the pull-up. Could see the handle. When OG first came into the league, the handle was pretty tough. It wasn't a great handle, and through the 4 years, he has improved it significantly. A lot of improvement in that area. It's a tough prediction because you have, obviously, he knows his two improvements offensively need to be with the handle and with his efficiency on the pull-up. And we saw it with the handle last year. We saw it with more pull-ups last year. He knows what he needs to improve on, and he is dedicated to improving those. We'll just see, I think we'll see it a little bit more focused next season, not only because of the loss of Kyle Lowry, but you just add on Pascal's going to be out for the first month. So it's the Raptors are going to be really relying and needing somebody else to come in and just step up for at least a month. And if you guys have watched my videos, you know I think OG completely steps up for this month, and he just rides that momentum throughout the remainder of the season. OG is one improved season. He's just another improved season away from turning into a star debate. I think he will be an all-star this next season. That's going to be my bold prediction on OG. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Go ahead, drop your predictions. Is he going to win most improved? He's going to win defensive player of the year. He's going to make all defensive team. Go ahead, drop some predictions down below. That's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button. Like I said, let's aim for 250 likes on today's video. That would be awesome. That's it for today. Peace.